Alright, like I said, I'm gonna do all the dog stuff. I'm gonna keep sliding it here. All of the dog stuff I have a sponge for. I don't mix our shit. Like I don't mix. I'm getting irritated. It's charging, so that's why we're having difficulties because the charger's in. Motherfucker. Okay, so yeah, I don't play that with the same sponges with shit. I don't put shit anywhere near the animal shit. There's such a thing as Gerardium and a whole lot of other stuff. One of my hacks that I love, I take one of these again, my Dollar Tree. They change a lot of products out, but the hot ass water, and I love to get the apple Ajax that put just a splash of your fabulous whatever the hell you use in there with hot, usually steaming, that's not hot enough water. And I let that rest over my sink, and the smell also gets into the air. I want to light some candles real quick, even now y'all probably don't light the candles after. I'm gonna finish out this candle. I can light this now, but I want all the candles lit because we're about to have a clean carpet. It's feeling out. We're about to do curtains. It's about to be not ever setting it under a cabinet. All the plants have been watered, you guys. I've become like a plant mom. Like, and then a lot of them are doing, I fucked up and sunburnt a few, but we do it now. Yeah. But like, yeah, so all the dog stuff, all the cat stuff, the hedgehog stuff, all of that gets done together, and then bleach is gonna go into the sink. And I am gonna put a tiny bit of bleach on these, but I make sure, obviously, to wash incredibly thoroughly. And I don't know why they keep giving my hedgehog these wooden ones. It just irritates me. They were not meant for her. They're like growing. Whatever. All right, bleach. Which I think is under my bathroom sink. Yeah, it's the kitty. I was gonna wash the hedgehog's blankets, but you know what? They're going. It's just time for all this shit for her. I'm not doing it. Not crazy with the bleach with their stuff. And again, you gotta make sure that it is washed incredibly thoroughly. When you're fucking with bleach and your pets or your kids or. All right. Fabuloso. We're just gonna get this spritzing sponge and drizzle it in all of them. Don't need a lot. And then now I do like a pre-rinse of all of them because the bleach and stuff. And then we'll get them all into one side. And then I'll do like a wash so that I can just make sure that it's all out of it. But you know, in order to make sure the bleach starts to go, that's kind of gotta do a pre-rinse. And then, oh, that was gross. So just washing our stuff. See, that's why our stuff comes last. The texture of like dog and cat food and shit, it grosses me out. Dishes are one of my favorite things. I get very grossed out very easily. The texture of anything is wet. Yeah, it's gotta be done. And any human dish that at any point becomes a dog use dish is never a human dish again. I'll tell you that. Like, obviously, by their own, but I feel like they fight over water bowls and shit. So eventually you end up using like old Tupperware. This is old Tupperware. This will never be used by us again. So this is that pre-rinse to just get rid of all of that bleach and, you know, basic rinse. And then I'll go back through and self-wash so that we know there's no bleach or anything like that in the baby's dishes. a trash bag in here for easy access. I'm going to wash our dish mat before our dishes get done again. Sponges gross me out. I'm like a 2-use and done sponge lady. And I have paper towel over there separate. We don't use our human drying dish for the dogs. And a gross amount of soap. And that is why I like saying my bags are like clean, so they're acceptable. I'm one of those people, I let my water run while I brush my teeth and while I do dishes. The fish might be drowning. I don't know why, but I feel like I get my sponge wet so much and re-soak it I have to. If I were to turn it on and off every time, we'll be here for the rest of the fucking day. I'll probably cut this after this. We'll probably do like the water stuff because then I get to steam. And with the storage issue, it's difficult to make very long videos. And I don't know that you guys want to watch a very long video. I feel like if you do, it's just as easy to put it to the max. But if you just want some method in mind on certain things, so we'll just keep it like animal stuff. That's what we'll do. And while I'm cleaning and like organizing and folding, I'm probably not going to talk because I'll talk forever. I won't finish a thought and I'll never finish it. And I feel like my dogs, they get, especially Fiona, gets very finicky. Like if you give her, like after a couple of dogs, after, like if she uses a bowl and they each get a different bowl each time, if you give her one, like after they've been used 3-4 times, she won't want to eat out of them. Like it's like, they won't want to go to the bathroom outside if they don't have a clean pee pad. You know, I don't blame them. So I definitely keep up with washing these every few uses because she is really like, I think it bothers her genuinely, like the other dogs, like, I don't know, scent, saliva, whatever. She's like, nah, this bowl's been used a few times, wash me. I don't blame her. I'm trying to go fast. I feel like it's been the same. How many animals do you guys have? I didn't sign up for this. This is a thing that was temporary that has become a longer than planned thing. The bird stuff was already done yesterday, and I feel like I will wipe this because it grosses me out when water's on the sink, but then it will be cleaned after. Ow. I got these bowls at Dollar Tree, and I love them. They're perfect for me. Yeah, I'm already going to clean them with soap my sponge. I just it grosses me out. Got these bowls. Nobody wants to eat off of something that's been eaten off of and eaten off of. I want to show you guys my plants. Not realizing how good they're doing. And I think if you've seen other videos I've mentioned, I just feel so stupid. I didn't realize that orchids, I'm not like one of those people that's like a plant connoisseur. I don't know too much about any of my plants. I just have paid attention to and figured out what's good for them and where the lighting is good for them and maybe read the initial tag when I'm on. But I sunburnt my poor Montestera delicia stuff, and I was so upset about that. It just never grew back right, and I got a beautiful one the other day, but I don't think it's getting the proper light already, so I need to figure that out. But, I thought, see, there we go, I lost my thought. The orchids, I thought that once like the petals were done on orchids, they were done. Do you know how many orchids I've thrown out, not knowing that they are fine, that they're getting ready for next year's bloom? So I'm like, now I know my 3 orchids are doing splendidly. I have a feeling they're going to be beautifully blossomed. this season, very sad. Many of orchids put into trash. I thought they were like a one bloom and done plant. And like I know, don't tell me I could download this, I could do that. I got it. There's apps, there's an app for fucking everything now. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use that only because I'm gonna wash it before we go to shit and green more bowls than I usually do. And I'm more finicky with the ones that I know are like water dishes of theirs, where there's a liquid that's gonna be in there with the bleach than the food ones with dry food. And my mind is like liquid with the bleach is gonna pull that out more. So I really get like the water bowls really good with the soap and extra rain. You guys, it's freezing. It's in 60 and 70 degrees in Colorado. It's in November, December, January. And it is like 30 degrees out right now. Probably lower. It was 30 earlier. And it's going to be a high of 39 tomorrow. I was just complaining yesterday, telling my grandma, I'm really sad. I actually don't like sweater weather, but I love wearing winter clothing. And I could have left out my summer stuff. And then I put up a whole bunch of really warm stuff. And I said, do you think we're going to get a month that's going to make up for it, like March? Or do you think it's going to skip it this year? And we couldn't decide. And today, after I say that and put it up, it's fucking freezing. That smells like bleach to me, so I'm going to give everything a rinse, including a sponge, the cats, and then I'm going to re-soap it, because, again, bleach, yeah, re-soap bleach, which is great. You know, it's clean, but I need it out from my baby. Down. I need to check my marketplace because this person is supposed to be on their way, and I should go ahead and charge up that laptop to make sure it will charge. So I am gonna cut it as soon as I rinse this and make sure that I'm not standing somebody up on accident. And see if this was alive, you guys. I would just put you guys outside with me and make sure I'm good. So I should just go and done that. I was like, I told my neighbor who's home, and I will call somebody. I'll call Shannon or somebody who's got one out there. But I couldn't tonight. I'm like, I know that if I walk out this door, I will not retrain my brain on these tasks at hand, and I have to. I've got to get the curl video out for you guys for the 5 piece of curl hair craze. I'm gonna have to get this one quickly edited, just put together more like. I've been doing that. You guys are gonna crack up. You're gonna be like, this bitch on Instagram. I've been using Instagram Reels. I've used a million apps. I've got to get my like Adobe and stuff going and like Lightroom, but I have literally been editing my long form videos and then saving them. That's why if I have no space, I can't. And I'm like, it's just not working anymore. My simple methods are done. So I need to upload this before I can probably even record anything else. That's how bad the storage issue has gotten. All right, I'm gonna wipe down my sink and stuff. Obviously after and clean it, but I'm gonna walk out real quick and deal with this Facebook sale and then get these 2 videos up and probably pause, work on the hair craze video, and then steam, and we're back to it, baby. I mean, I was at volleyball for like another hour, so I'd like to get as much done while she's gone as possible.